What is happening, guys? This is Jose Cañas, and today I want to talk to you about debt. Should you pay your debt or actually save money instead? Well, this video is actually going to share with you some of the tips and some of the tricks that I have actually learned over the last few years about how to tackle debt. And if you watch until the end, you're going to be able to learn this and implement this in your life so that you can actually pursue this financial freedom that you've been seeking for a while. So with that being said, let's just jump into it. And if you are new to this channel, my name is Jose and I have been in sales for almost 2 years. And because of that, I have been super passionate about financial freedom. And my purpose in this video is for me to actually share all of these nuggets that I have learned over the last few years so that you can also implement this. So let's just jump into it. So the first thing I want to say with you guys is this. There's two types of debt, okay? There is the debt that you use as a consumer debt. For example, a credit card. You have a credit card and you go and purchase some sort of food. That's consumer debt. There is nothing that you're getting into return. You're just spending money. There is no return of investment. There is nothing. It's just debt that just accumulates. Now there is a second type of debt, and this other debt is actually the debt that you could use to invest, like some sort of investment debt. You purchase, for instance, a real estate property, and this real estate property has a return of investment that is higher than the interest rate that you're accumulating. But for the purpose of this video, I'm going to talk to you only about consumer debt, the debt that takes money out of your pocket, okay, that never brings anything into your pocket but takes it out. Because this is the debt that most of the people are actually trapped in right now in America, in the US, or worldwide. So let's just jump into it, guys. The first thing I'm gonna say is yes, pay your debt, pay your bills, do the things that you have to do, but first pay yourself. Pay yourself first, because when you pay yourself first, what that means is you're taking money that you make, from your income, and then you're saving it on the side. You're putting some money aside, at least 20% of that, and that way you have a cushion. Let me tell you a story. When I had just gotten married, I was following the advice of Dave Ramsey. And Dave Ramsey, if you know about him, he says he hates all types of debt. And because of that, he tells you, hey, save $1,000 in your savings account as an emergency fund, and then make your budget and dump all of your money to destroy debt and do this debt snowball effect. Well, guess what? I was doing that. I graduated from college. I started doing that with my wife, Charity. And all of a sudden, the rainy day came in and we had no savings, only $1,000. And all that went back to square one because I didn't have any money to have a cushion. So because of that, do not do that. Make sure that you pay yourself first, okay? Don't dump all of your money into debt. The debt will take care of itself with time. And make sure that you pay yourself first. So take 20% of your income, put it aside, and then the second thing will be, once you do that, once you pay yourself first, the second thing is start paying your debt with the high interest first. Like high interest credit cards, high interest student loans, things like that. Dave Ramsey tells you, hey, start with the smallest amount and then build from there. But I would tell you that if you do that, you're actually gonna end up paying more long term. And the reason why he does that is because he wants people to feel good, that things are getting and are happening, that they're paying off things. But do you really need that? Well, some people do, but if you're smart enough, you understand that you want to get out of debt, and that the faster you can get out of debt is actually by paying those that have high interest. So again, start with those things. Pay the ones that are higher debt, that have high interest, that are accumulating a ton of interest, because with time, you're eventually going to be able to pay all of the things. So that's the second thing. And then the third thing I will suggest for you to actually begin that journey to financial freedom, after you're saving and paying yourself first, after you're making sure that you are paying your high interest first, and then the third thing I will say is find creative ways to increase your income. A lot of times we focus on just decreasing our expenses, our monthly expenses, instead of actually increasing our income keeping our expenses but increasing our income so that we can tackle all those other bills, all those other things that have us tied up. Because that's the way to actually find financial freedom, when you find creative ways to increase your income. Find some sort of passive income that brings couple $100, $300, $500 extra a month. Start from there, build from there, whatever that is, whether it is delivering groceries, whether it's delivering food, maybe mowing the lawn for somebody, maybe selling stuff online, maybe starting your own side business. If you have a skill, maybe you want to tutor people, whatever it is, make sure that you build your income from there and go tackle that debt as fast as you can, but pay yourself first, okay? So with that being said, guys, that's all I wanted to share with you guys. This is something that I'm super passionate about, and if you have some questions about how to tackle debt faster, please leave some comments below, because I'm happy to share with you some of the things that I have learned. And again, thanks again, and I'll see you guys next video.